Kepler out today, boys. It's been a while. But we seem to be missing something. And that's because we are going to be checking out the Suntour NCX suspension seat post. Now, I am a big fan of the Redshift suspension seat post, so I've heard a lot of good things about this one as well. This one is significantly cheaper than the Redshift, and I just want to see how much better it pairs up compared to that one. Stay tuned for some updates in later videos, but today's sponsor is the SR Suntour NCX, and we're gonna try this out and install it on the Kepler. And SR Suntour sent me these awesome wool socks. It says ride more, wrench less on it, on the bottoms. That's pretty cool. And then these are Sock Guy socks. I don't know if there's something special about these, but looks like they are wool, so they'll be nice and warm in the winter. And I think they got my size right. I will definitely be enjoying these, and hopefully I'll be enjoying this. So we'll be checking this out now, and I'm going to go ahead and install it on the Kepler. First off, I have to say the install is much easier with the Suntour. The way you install the seat just seems to be a little bit better, easier. So swapping out seats is going to be pretty simple with this. The install, super easy. You just loosen each one of these bolts, one on each side, and then it loosens up the brackets here. And then that bracket will squeeze in, so you can hold it in place by squeezing this. It's kind of got a spring in there, and then when you push it in, it kind of holds the bracket in place, and then you tighten it down, and that's pretty much it. Alright, today we are on the Ariel Rider Kepler. The reason why I'm on the Ariel Rider Kepler is because this has been my favorite e-bike for the last few years, just because of the price to performance. I feel like the Kepler is one that everybody's been trying to beat, everybody's been trying to compete with. Not many people have been able to, but at the price that it's at right now, I don't think anybody can compete with this bike. If you're looking for an electric bike, something that is appealing to everybody, for $14.99 right now is what they got the Kepler listed at. I have not seen a better value e-bike out there, and this thing has been tested by many people. Lots of YouTube videos on it, tons of people in the Ariel Rider Kepler Facebook group that have thousands of miles on it. I'm just proud that it has become such a successful e-bike. I get about 32 to 35 miles per hour on flat road, and it's just such an enjoyable experience riding on the Kepler. Every time I get on this bike, man, it just makes me really happy. I've customized mine a little bit, and you can too. If you pick this bike up, you can make it your own. And we're just gonna take a ride today just so I can show you or refresh your memory on how well this e-bike performs. This has a single rear hub motor, a 52 volt 20 amp hour battery. The motor peaks around 1800 watts with a nominal rating of 1000 watts. It's got front suspension, it's a hardtail, it's got a huge rear rack, headlight, tail light, turn signals. One of the first bikes that included turn signals. Now it just has turn signals in the back, nothing in the front, but that's where you need them really, is the ones in the back. Now this thing is also an off-road beast if you have off-road tires. I currently have street tires, so you will probably not hear very much road noise when I'm riding. The only thing you're gonna hear is the rear hub motor, and that's not even that loud. Now I'm also trying out the Suntour suspension seat post, and it seems to be working really good to soften up the rear end ride here. I normally ride around with my Redshift shock stop suspension seat post, and that's the one of the top of the line suspension seat posts out there. But I like this one. Very easy to install seats. My Redshift is like not super easy at all. It's actually really hard to install a seat on. So when you want to swap seats like I do quite often to test them, the Redshift is not very good for that. Now this suspension seat post is super easy. You just twist the 2 bolts on the side, so then you can put your seat on the seat post and just tighten both sides again, and that's it. So I can't believe that they have this bike priced at $14.99 right now. I believe they have most colors in stock. So if you're looking to buy an e-bike and you want to avoid those tariffs that they have out there right now for electric vehicles, then right now you can get the Kepler for $14.99. While other e-bike companies are raising the price on their e-bikes, Ariel Rider has lowered the price of one of their best bikes, and I cannot believe it. $14.99 for the Ariel Rider Kepler. This bike right here, absolutely worth it. It was worth it at the retail price, and then they lowered it and they lowered it again, and now it's, I think, at the lowest price it's ever going to be at, $14.99. They should get to your house in about a week, maybe even less depending on where you're located. But if you've been holding off or you're just looking for a second e-bike, the Ariel Rider Kepler is definitely one to have in your arsenal. I think it's amazing. I've always thought it was amazing. I still think it's amazing. It's been a while since I've been on the Kepler. It feels good to be back out on it. I absolutely love riding this bike. After testing probably hundreds at this point, hundreds of e-bikes, the Ariel Rider Kepler is still, in 2024, still one of my favorite e-bikes out there. It might be my most favorite all-time e-bike. And if you haven't purchased one yet, $14.99, buy one. Don't wait. You don't have to go out there and buy the newest thing. This thing competes with everything out there right now for a 52 volt e-bike. Definitely a steal at $14.99. Now we're gonna take a little drive over to my hill climb test, and I'm gonna show you how well this thing does climbing hills. But we're getting ready to go by a train, so it's gonna get loud. This is the 6% grade hill right here, and as you can see, throttle only, we're able to make it up this about 20 miles an hour. And the 8% grade, we're getting up here about 14 miles per hour. Now this is the 10% grade right here, which is really, really steep actually. And it's a long 10% grade, so this really puts these motors to the test. And starting right about here is where we'll hit that 10% grade. And the Kepler just tackles it like it's nothing. So we got down to 13 miles per hour on the 10% grade hill. Now I'm going through all these tests again because it's been so long since I made those videos. I feel like you guys would probably want to have an update on how powerful this e-bike is. And here we are at the 12% grade part. And we are doing this throttle only, hoping none of this traffic behind me goes straight. Looks like everybody is turning. Almost everybody. Alright, and we made it up this hill at 11 miles an hour on this 12% grade. So that'll do it for the Ariel Rider Kepler video. Again, guys, if you are interested in an e-bike, you don't have one yet, or you're looking to purchase a second one, maybe for your wife or your partner, check out the Ariel Rider Kepler, right now priced at $14.99, a price that I don't think you're going to be able to beat. If you're interested, make sure you hit that link down in the description. If you want to see more e-bike content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and then hit the bell so you can be notified anytime I upload. And if you have any questions or any comments about the Ariel Rider Kepler, please make sure that you put them down in the comment section, and we can talk about it. And the suspension seat post, I really like it. Super cool. Very nice. A very comfortable ride, and I'm excited to try it out and see how well it performs in the next few months. I'll also leave a link in the description to the NCX suspension seat post by Suntour, and if you have any questions about that, leave them down in the comments as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
10 toes, never fall, y'all nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena, never finna fall off. Stood 10 toes, never fall, y'all nigga finna ball off. And it's still west side Pasadena.